I'm actually wearing it right now on the wrist, and I like this tool watch. This is great. My first opportunity to get hands-on with a Sheffield watch, and I'm wearing the Allsport A1 as we speak here. I'll show you lots of images here. Before we get into that, this watch is sponsored by Daily Watch, so we can look after our precious watches. Who doesn't need protections and, travel solutions and watch storage and different accessories? dailywatch.com. I'll put a link down below. You get 10% off with the promo code TheCovertCrow, and you can shop at your leisure. All kinds of things. Personalized 3 watch rolls that look like this. Real nice. They also have hexagon cases for like 6 watches that you can carry. Just like that. No problem. Oh, I recently got the 4 watch roll. Looks like this. Nice. And they have the rail system in there. No snaps. So you're going to get a lot long life out of these things. Even travel solutions. Maybe you want to take 2 watches on the road for you, or on a flight, or wherever you might be going. Backpack, pockets, jacket, doesn't matter. You know what? You can make it work. And really good quality stuff with great zippers. Singles. You got singles like this. Real nice. You've got, things like this. Little trays, mats, whatever you want to call them. Don't forget Iron Man. Sometimes you may be looking for different little accessories like this. Little watch stands. Yeah, they're all there. dailywatch.com. Check out that link and have some fun with it. Now let's get into this Sheffield A1 Allsport. I like this dive watch design. I like the vintage tones to it. It's really nice. I'm not sure how I feel about the 2-tone, PVD coated steel bezel with the stainless steel, the brushed stainless steel. I don't know. It's growing on me though. I don't hate the design. So let's get into the specs. We'll show you lots of images here so you can make a decision for yourself. I'm Ross. Welcome back to the channel. My wrists are 7¼ inches, in case you don't know. So let's see it in action, and we'll see if this is something that you can hopefully try to get your hands on too. It's not a paid review. My opinions are my own. Oh, did I mention hard cases too? 10 watch case. Nice and hard, like a Pelican style. Nice hard durable plastic. Holds 10 watches plus. All depends on how you want to store them in there, but it does a good job. Comes in the yellow. Comes in the black. Get her done. dailywatch.com. Now, an updated version of this vintage design. Sheffield started in 2023, I believe it was. Really good looking. I like it. The wear on the wrist is nice too. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Especially for the FKM rubber strap that's on this. They're comfortable. Now, and appropriate for the design that you would expect when you have a diver that's around the water all the time. So 40mm stainless steel case design with 316L stainless steel with crown guard built right into this case here. We have polished sides and a brushed top and a nice size screw down, easy to handle polished crown there with the S for Sheffield etched right into its face. PVD coated steel unidirectional bezel with aluminum insert. It's shiny, almost looks like ceramic, to be honest. Looks good, feels good too. 120 click bezel with good action. Feels great. Elapsed time, 60-minute counter around it, all the way to the primary indication position triangle. Let's see how she sounds here on the microphone. Not bad. Not bad at all. And this whole thing glows too, just like the rest of the dial with this lume here. Low light situations are no problem for this diver. Now we have a 20mm lug, we got a 48mm lug to lug, 13mm thickness, which is reasonable. Overall package though at 102.6 grams, nice. Something you could wear and pull off all day, every day. Now 200 meters of water resistance is just perfect, right? Ported by that screw down crown as well. So you got flat sapphire on top with that you saw it, right? The Cyclops magnifier. You got AR coating there on it as well. And then you have a steel case back there with the watch information etched into the back as well. Now the dial, I like the cursive writing brand name for starters. That's cool. Position where you would expect it there at the 12 with Allsport below it in print. Now all matte black dial makes for a great backdrop here for the white accents on top and the mint green as well. So it just, everything pops. It's really cool. And everything just seems to match, right? With the angled indices and everything just matches that vintage tone that we have. And the mint loomed filled markers and hands, that's pretty cool. Like I mentioned, low light, no concern. Now, automatic and water resistance 200 meters there at the 6. You have great hand sets, lots of character here. No mistaking the hands either, the designations. You know that large, broad arrow hour hand and the syringe style minute hand are appropriately assigned. That's something we're used to seeing as well in watches. We also have a, large seconds hand with the small broad arrow tip for that as well. Also loomed. Now, how do you feel about the Cyclops? You comment below, let me know. I hope you like it because, it's here. You can't get rid of it. You've got yourself a good zoom look at the date, right? No issues. I don't mind it. Comment below, let me know what you think. But overall, it's a cool looking dial. I like the vintage charm here. And of course, with it being so comfortable on the wrist, that's just fantastic. Now, as far as the operation, who doesn't love an automatic movement here? We have the Seiko NH35 automatic. It's good, has hacking, quick set date capabilities and adjustment. 24 joules, 21,600 vibrations per hour, and a 38-hour power reserve, roughly, I believe it is. Now, the strap, like I mentioned earlier, the cool FKM rubber strap there, plaid kind of design built into this rubber. It looks really cool. It tapers from 20 millimeters down to 16 millimeters at the pin and buckle closure, and it comes with the quick release as well for efficient strap changes. Gotta appreciate that. Now, it also has those holes in it for, breathability and stuff, so hopefully it doesn't get too sweaty underneath there in the middle of the summer, but I think it's going to breathe really good. Now, overall, we're looking at $315 Canadian online. Are you kidding me right now? I thought it was a misprint when I first saw it, but that's a true story. SHEFFIELDwatches.com. That's incredible. Built strong, built looking good, and a comfortable fit. And of course, with that affordability, a wide range of people may just be interested in this, including you. Who's it for? Men, women, doesn't matter. Wow. It's so good. One of the most affordable automatic dive watches on the market, I would think right now. No doubt. I like the transparency there. Right on the website there, it tells you, the watches are built in China. They have Japanese movements. But the materials and parts are good quality stuff. Something that you can appreciate. The biggest thing here is that the design looks good and feels good on the wrists, and you don't have to break the bank to get it. I can appreciate it. I hope you do. I hope the images do it justice there. I've enjoyed my time with it. My first hands-on, though, with Sheffield watches. Hopefully not the last. Thanks for coming to the channel. I appreciate it. It's functional. It's good looking. It's affordable. And for anyone. So go ahead and pull the trigger. At this price point, it'll cost you money not to buy it. I'm Ross. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Do all those fancy things. I like it. $300. Like, come on. This is crazy, insane. That's excellent.